What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another video, and this will be my Browns Chiefs AFC Divisional Game recap as the Browns come up short, losing 22-17, and now our season's over, and Browns fans are left wondering what's next. Well, to answer your question, we got free agency coming up, and then the draft. And free agency really has me hyped up because looking at the squad overall, this is a very good team. And now we're going to have a good amount of cap space. And you already know Andrew Berry's going to try everything he can to improve this team. But the best thing is, we're not going to be considered NFL Siberia anymore. You know, if you're a legit free agent, you're going to be looking at the Browns and thinking, they're a couple pieces away. I could go over there and help them possibly get to the Super Bowl and possibly win a ring. Now, for those wondering what positions could we be looking at in free agency in the draft, it's pretty obvious. I'm just going to say defense, because if you ask me, the whole defense needs fixed. The secondary isn't too bad. I mean, I could go for us maybe going after like a number 2 corner, because you honestly can't trust Greedy. I mean, Denzel, he's had health issues, but for the most part, he's been pretty good. He just has to stay healthy. Greedy did not play the entire year. He's only played like a handful of games in 2 years. Can you really trust him to stay healthy? No. I mean, honestly, I would sign a corner as an insurance policy. Maybe move Greedy into the slot or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you can even sign a safety, because remember, Carl Joseph, I believe, came in on a 1-year deal. Now we have Delpit coming back. We have Ronnie. Thank God we traded for Ronnie. I love Ronnie. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see what Andrew Berry and company can cook up in the offseason. It's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, for the first time in God knows how long, we're not talking about a new quarterback or a new head coach or whatever. God, it feels good to say that, Like, this team actually has something going for itself, man. We actually have a future. Our freaking championship window is wide open. And there's no sign of it closing anytime soon. But, I mean, being real, man, I could honestly see Andrew Berry going out and getting us a number 2 pass rusher to complement Miles. Looking at linebackers, I mean, our linebacking core this year, not very good. B.J. Goodson was probably the best linebacker we had. Jacob Phillips showed promise. Taki, he showed flashes. Mac Wilson, okay. I mean, he wasn't the best. But then again, I'm not going to say he's garbage, but he has to be better. We definitely need to improve the front 7, especially if Joe Woods is going to stick around, and if he continues to do this thing where he doesn't blitz, because he rarely ever blitzed this year. And if you're not going to blitz, you need elite pass rushers. Because if you can't get to the quarterback, they're going to dice you up, as we've seen. Honestly, I know Browns fans are going to probably say Von Miller or Melvin Ingram or Shaq Barrett. Those are some names to maybe keep an eye on as a possible pass rusher replacement for Olivier Vernon, who is going to be a free agent. I wouldn't be surprised if we brought Vernon back, but I don't know. Now, we do have Curtis Weaver coming in next year. Of course, for those who don't know who that is, he was a rookie this year. Didn't play because of an injury. I believe it was a foot injury, but the Dolphins had him. I think they waived him, and they tried to put him on IR or something, and we swooped in and claimed him. So he'll be coming in. We have Andrew Billings coming in next year. It's going to be fun to see him. He opted out before the season started due to the virus thing, But yeah, man, this defensive front's going to look different next year, I feel like. Looking at the draft, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, Dylan Moses, Baron Browning are just some names to look at. It's going to be very interesting to see what we do in the offseason. And I'm excited, because looking at the offense is pretty much good to go. Odell will be back. That's pretty much it. Odell coming back. Maybe you get a number 3 receiver or something. We'll see what happens with Higgins, and all them. But I could see us maybe looking at a number 3 receiver or something. Maybe you go with like another project receiver late in the draft or something. I don't know. But for the most part, our offense is set. But defense, we better do something on that for that defense. Especially if Joe Woods is going to continue this whole, no blitzing thing. Because if you're not going to bring the house, you've got to have elite pass rushers. So, like I said, we'll see what they do. But anyways, talking about this game, I know you guys are probably wondering, am I mad that we lost? No. Why would I be mad? This is the best season I've experienced in my lifetime. We freaking won a playoff game. Now, I'm obviously disappointed because we didn't win the Super Bowl or anything, But overall, the whole squad, I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at the defense. I'm mad at Joe Woods. But that's really it. Freaking Chad Henne on 3rd and 14 ran for 13 yards. Like, how do you freaking give that up? Chad freaking Henne, bro. Not Patrick Mahomes. No. Chad Henne. Like, as a whole, man, this entire season, our defense could not get stops at all on 3rd and 4th downs this year. I think opponents were like 5 for 5 on 4th downs in the postseason alone. And look at how many leads this dude Joe Woods damn near choked because of his conservative play calling in the second half. We were blowing out the Cowboys, blowing out the freaking Titans, blowing out the Steelers last week. All 3 teams damn near came back and beat us. But you know what? You know what stopped them? The offense had to pick up the freaking slack. The Odell Beckham run against the Cowboys. And of course, last week, Nick Chubb pretty much put the dagger in the Steelers with that screen pass touchdown. Yeah, offense had to pretty much put the dagger in the opponent because our defense couldn't do it. Oh, God, man. I don't think Joe Woods is going to get fired. I'm going to cut him some slack. He had a primarily injured defense the entire year. He didn't have Delpit at all this season. I mean, he got hurt in training camp. Same thing with Greedy. Now, if this happens again next year, then Joe Woods, in my opinion, you're going to be on the chopping block. So, we'll see what happens. But, you look at how Baker and company did. I mean, Baker wasn't horrible today. I mean, 23 of 37, 204 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, got sacked once. Overall, not too bad considering guys were dropping passes left and right. In terms of a rushing attack, 22 carries, 112 yards, 13 carries, 69 yards. Nice from Nick Chubb. 6 carries, 32 yards, and a touchdown from Kareem Hunt. Not what you'd really wanted. Receiving, 23 receptions, 204 yards, 588 for Higgins. Only Jarvis Landry scored a touchdown. He had 7 for 20. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Defense got an interception. It was pretty much a punt from Henne. I thought we could do something with it, but we did nothing with it. And that would turn out to be the final drive for the Browns offense this year because, like I said, our defense could not get a stop on 3rd and 14. Ooh, wow. We'll see what happens, man. This is going to be a very interesting offseason. But can't be mad at the way this team played this year, considering the circumstances. Virtually no offseason. Like freaking Stefanski had to implement his system via Zoom. They didn't get on the field together until training camp, and they had to pretty much learn on the fly. As we saw week 1, our defense was not together at all. The chemistry was not there. That's what happens when you have no, mini camps or preseason or anything like that. Like they had no chemistry whatsoever. But as we saw, throughout the season, the team got better and better. And guess what? The Browns did not lose back-to-back games all year long. How about that? That's something I don't think we've ever done. We've never lost 2 straight games this year. That's crazy. you know? And in Stefanski's first season as our head coach, he leads us to an 11-5 record. We go to the playoffs, go into Heinz, beat the Steelers, end their season, and we fought tooth and nail against the best team in the AFC. And yeah, I know Mahomes got hurt. Hope all is well. People say Mac Wilson was a dirty hit, whatever. That wasn't a dirty hit. It was just a weird hit. It was weird. Like, the dude didn't get hit in the head or anything. I don't know how he got a concussion, but I hope he's all right. We'll see if he plays next week because Bills Chiefs is going to be amazing. Mahomes versus Allen. How about that? Of course, I would have loved to see Bills Browns, but if it's not Bills Browns, I mean, at least the Bills made it. I'm kind of rooting for the Bills now. I want to see them go all the way. I want to see Bills Mafia freaking put themselves through tables after winning the Super Bowl. Okay? Like, stay safe again, of course, Don't be doing something stupid. Don't be trying to, kill yourselves by putting yourselves through a table. But, bruh, Bills Mafia deserves it, bruh. I'm going to be real with that. But, yeah, I mean, going up against a stacked offense, the defense was sus. But, yeah, you got to give them credit. They showed fight. They didn't lie down and die. Like, bro, this defense actually stepped up, especially after that Baker interception, and they forced a couple field goals. They were forcing field goals. We actually were in this game. But you know what really came back to bite us? That freaking Higgins fumble in the end zone. That's not a fumble. That's a touchdown. But nope, he fumbled it. Loki got hit in the head. They didn't call it. People are salty about that on Twitter. I guess they were focused more on the fumble than the helmet hit to the head. Oh, well. So, yeah, season's over. We'll see what happens in the offseason. Of course, I'll be doing videos all throughout the offseason, talking free agency and the draft and stuff. Don't be expecting mock drafts. Maybe I do a Browns mock here and there, but I'm not going to be going crazy like I did in years past because we're picking 26. Like, bro, I don't even know who's going to even be there. So I'll be doing free agency videos as we get closer. Of course, I'll have my, top 10 free agents in terms of, like, targets that I want. I love doing those videos, but pretty much might not be doing many videos this week. Probably going to be chilling. Of course, be doing the streams as usual. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Shout out to my Dog Pound brothers as always. This was a fun-ass season. Can't wait for next year. Can't wait for free agency and the draft. It's going to be a hell of fun, man. Of course, shout out to the Chiefs fans. Didn't really see any videos from them. But yeah, overall, they're a pretty cool fan base. That's going to be a fun game. Chiefs and Bills. Again, hope Mahomes is all right. It'd suck if it was freaking Henny versus Allen in the freaking AFC title game. Bruh. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I'm Crazy Dog at 99. Let's go Browns. And I'm out.